What's going on, guys? The one, the only Water Cool Fool. Today we're going to do a little update on Project Mini Mii, but I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it or if it is even still, but it is snowing here / raining here in Colorado. Gotta love that. I am going to apologize in advance for all the mess that's accrued in the room, but I just got finished it up not too long ago, excuse me, and so there's still parts everywhere and tools and wires. Like, look at all that stuff, like going through wires everywhere, trying to find stuff that I need to complete this build. Okay, so what is going to be in this build is going to be two M.2 512 by Intel. They're RAID 0, so I have a total of about a terabyte of storage, 958 give or take. I have a 5 terabyte hard drive. I got 16 gigs of the Trident Z RGB memory. It has a 1080 Ti with a heat killer Titan water block 7700K, if I'm not sure if I said that already or not, with a Alpha Cool XPX water block. The CPU has been delidded. We have custom PETG tubing that has been bent by me and my friend David. I did the complicated build since we were running out of time, but he and I kind of collaborated together on how it would be. Have some 90s in here. Going from the pump to the CPU is probably the most difficult part, because essentially you had to do a 90, more or less 3 to 4 90s to go to the pump. So that's what I did. It works fine. So this is all 100% PETG tubing, unlike the Project Beast where about 99% of it is PETG tubing, except for I have some tubing that is going from the pump all the way up to the radiator, just because, yeah, it's going to be a pain in the butt trying to fit that tubing and have it perfect. But anyways, again, this is going to be black and blue build. So let's go ahead and start looking at it. So here we go. We have LEDs from Cable Mods right here. I also have UV LEDs from Super Bright. I'll show you after I show this how long the cables are, and I actually had to do some custom soldering. So with the RGBs, cut the length, plug in a splitter, and believe it or not, it works. Make sure to use the Cable Mod RGB adapter for this board, since it changes the wires where it needs to be to get the blue, the green, and everything like that. We have UV strip here at the top, which is making this tube light blue. There is my reservoir right there that has UV in it. We have UV where this guy is, so imagine like an L. So right here and here are where the UV LEDs are. We have a 240 rad in the front, as well as a 240 rad at the top. So one is going to be the UT60, which is really thick, and then this one is going to be the slimmer profile of the 240 right here. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to get the side, but there you go. You got the heart, essentially where the RAM is. That is the Trident Z 3600 megahertz RAM. If you guys are going to buy or build a computer that has DDR4, I highly recommend getting your RAM now, because it's going to go up between 12 to 15%. So there we go. We got all the UV tubing. It looks really sweet. Fan grills, they're getting custom powder coated right now by Pristine Powder Coating. Lee, great guy here in Colorado. So we have the USB 3.0 panel right here. That's connected, so that's why you kind of see like a big bulk of cables, is because of those right there going in. But everything looks really, really good. We're using Primo Chill RSX fittings. We got the CPU block from Alpha Cool. It's going to be the XPX cooler. We have an extension by Phoenix that's going up here all the way around to down here to connect. This one works perfectly fine. Seems like people are having an issue saying it doesn't work. Well, if you look at the wiring on this guy, it doesn't have everything like your standard connector. It's going to have a blocked hole essentially. Just follow the wiring of how the standard HD audio from your case to here is supposed to hook up. Match it up with this guy, plug it in, bam, it works. It's not that hard. So here we go. So this is the Asus Strix Impact Mouse. So this is controlled by the Aurora software. So this is controlled by the software. RGBs right there, blue. The motherboard. This guy is going to be controlled by NVIDIA LED visualizer, something like that. You got to download a separate program because it's not tied into the GeForce Experience anymore. So there we go. So I'm going to show you guys the LED UVs that I got from Super Bright LEDs. Let me see. No. Okay, I think I tossed them all over here. Alright, these are the cables that originally came with the LEDs. Now, as you can tell, they're way too long. They have silicone around these two small wires. I don't know why. So I cut these, I desoldered these guys, put in my own wiring, sleeved the wiring that I could, and then soldered it back in, sleeved, heat shrinked all the extensions for like the LEDs that I did for the UV LEDs. Also, this is the window here, one of the stock windows. I really don't care. This has scratches in it, but it doesn't matter because I got new windows over here from, let me get this guy. This is going to be from Tap Plastics right here, and as you can tell, it's smoked. Basically lined it up, put clamps on it, and went to town drilling the holes, and everything came out nicely. So if you guys are going to go to Intel Land Fest here in Colorado, it's going to be May 19th through the 21st. I am going to be bringing both of my rigs. This one's going to be an extra rig for people who want to try it out on the new KB Lake platform. Right here, this is the older platform like last year. So everything is working great. Updated everything. RAID 0's awesome. But yeah, I am really satisfied with the build. That one touch that's going to kind of make this pop out is those custom Asus fan grills by MNPC Tech. They're going to be the 120 millimeter overkill fan grill. If you do want to get these right now, they only have the bare aluminum. So if you want to do that, you can just paint them black, or if you can get them powder coated. That's what I'm doing. So there you go. So it looks pretty sweet. And I think that wraps it up for the most part. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. Sorry I don't have a tripod. My tripod from Target that was like 40 bucks decided to say, screw you, I'm broken. So that's totally thrash. I'm looking into getting a better tripod and everything. I think I priced it out like 100 bucks, 120, maybe more. But if you guys know a decently priced tripod that isn't uber expensive but is solid steel or aluminum, and I do not want rivets in holding the legs, because that's the one, Targus is the brand that uses rivets, and they completely are garbage in my opinion. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If you've gotten this far, I really appreciate the support. And as always, rate, comment, subscribe, click that like button. And remember guys, always have a great day now.